How'd you get here?
Okay, so this is Weeping Rift, and I have to do post-com for this because I genuinely got so upset trying to run this multiple times that I just went silent. This was the roadblock for me. This was the one thing standing between me and beating this game. Everything else, as long as I'm running around to Sonic and I can see his cute little quills bouncing whatever, I don't mind slamming my head against a wall for fun little YouTube content, okay? It's fine. It's okay. I'll deal with it. But this was so mind-numbingly boring, while simultaneously being some of the most poorly designed shit I have ever seen, that I got so upset I went quiet. Look, if you hear me screaming and shouting and whatever, you know, I'm probably playing it up for the video. I am not genuinely upset until I go silent. That's when you know I'm actually mad. That's how you know I am actually mad. And Weeping Rift did that to me for multiple reasons. One, pretty much every single stupid fucking piece of level design, every single mechanic, it is all, I swear to God, it is all insta-kill. There's like two things that aren't insta-kill. The big things you're gonna run into is like the flame shooting out of the ground. Those are mega insta-kill. Super ultra mega insta-kill. And then there are these little things you fly through. I even kept one of these deaths in because I love you guys. Those are also insta-kill. Right here. I think. No? Yes, no, maybe so? Yes. Yes, right here. This is insta-kill. Alright, because it's this tiny little pinhole that you have to fly through and change yourself around. And you might say, well, Sendo, you were boosting during that. So guess what? You actually took double the damage. It would have only taken away half of your damage if you weren't boosting. If that's even true, which I don't think it is, because I think I died multiple times to those things when going slow, trying to go slowly through that shit. And that was just not working. Point is, even if it isn't insta-kill, you still have to boost through those to make any form of mileage, or else you're just gonna have to try, like, kind of awkwardly sit in them and try to rotate around them, which isn't going to work at all. I guarantee you can try, it's not going to work unless you are really good at controlling the plane. And the result is just gonna be pain. It's gonna be pain no matter what. You have to boost, pretty much. My TLDR of that is you have to boost. These fire things, I can't gauge when they're going up and when they're going down. They seem to go down for 5 seconds and then stay up for 5 years. It would have been better if they just went up and went down immediately and they continuously cycled really quickly like that, rather than wasting so much goddamn time. And if you try to just boost through, if you are even slightly off, with it, you will just run into them and bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you're dead. You're dead, right back to the last checkpoint. Beyond that, a lot of this level design isn't, I guess, terrible. It is much less, kind of go around and dick around and find out than the last plane level, but that doesn't make it better. In fact, this is more frustrating and more annoying just because you have to deal with so much more in do-or-die situations with a gameplay style that you haven't touched for like, how many episodes has it been now? Like 4? So that's about an hour to 2 hours, somewhere in that range. It's stupid. It's so dumb, throwing you back into the inferno after not having you touch this style ever. And trust me, I'm happier that there's less of this style in the game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying put more of these levels in to make it better. It's gonna make it more bloated and there's gonna be more unfun content pretty much, but at the very least, you would be prepared for this unfun content. You wouldn't just be slamming your head into a wall. Speaking of slamming your head into a wall, we are about to run into one of the stupidest design decisions I have ever seen in my entire life. I ran into one section where I had to look up a guide for Sonic Omens. For Sonic Omens, I had to look up a guide for a fan game. I had to look up the S-rank run of this to make sure I was doing the right thing, because I just had no idea. Because even after these characters, I was listening at this point to I was paying attention and listening. Even when Tails was telling me to do things, it was not making sense to me. It was not checking out. I'm sorry. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. We'll get there when we get there. That was the point that made me actually lose my marbles. That just made me tweak. By the way, if you go to certain points of the stages, you will be locked off from turning around and going back. I guess it's to limit confusion, but it really didn't help all that much. It kind of helped me stay in the same area that I needed to be in, but like, okay, because it's this area right here. Oh my god. I got confused and turned around because I killed this guy, and I was like, okay. He died, but then he came right back, and Tails was like, we're not gonna get through this force field with all the Metarex here. We have to do something about him. And I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Let me see what I can do. And I kept trying to kill them, and they kept coming back. And I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, and I was like, okay, let's go explore another area. Let's see if I need to press some buttons or some dumb shit. Whamp, whamp. You're actually stuck in here until you figure out what to do. Okay, that's fine. That kind of helps me realize that I do need to slam my head against the wall and figure out what's happening in this room. What was happening in this room, by the way, in case you were wondering, is you just had to kill the Metarex a bunch of times until they stopped respawning. They respawn like 3 or 4 times. So I'd kill the same Metarex over and over and over again. It would die 3 or 4 times and it would keep coming back. And, you know, I assumed, personally, I think rightfully so, that I was doing something wrong. And that's why they kept coming back. And I must have done something that the game didn't want me to. And I had to go find a switch or something. And I saw the red beams in the sky. And I was like, okay, maybe that's not an aesthetic thing. Maybe I have to go press 2 switches or kill 2 other enemies. And then that'll open this area up and I can finally kill them. No, you just had to kill them over and over again until they stopped respawning. And the game was like, yeah, that's good. That'll work. That'll do. If you want me to kill more Metarex, if you want me to kill more enemies, your solution, right, is to put more enemies in the area and not have me just kill the same thing that seems to be respawning over and over and over again. Don't have me kill that thing again and again, assuming one day it'll just stop doing it. By the way, definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, and you get my point. Don't make me do that. Make it obvious. Make it make sense. Don't make Tails say, gotta kill all the Metarex. Alright, the enemy's in front of me. What do you fucking want? What do you want? This section's not that bad. It confused me for a second, but it does make a lot of sense. You wait in here, and then the bird flies by, and you keep going. Here's the one thing that makes this section really fucking annoying, and I don't know why. There has to be some kind of wind blowing or something, because when you boost, Tails and his fucking stupid-ass plane will for some reason say, no, I want to gravitate towards the center, actually. No, you're trying to go towards the right over there where you can fly. No, I want to gravitate towards the center, but only when I'm boosting. That's it. So you'll notice sections where I am insanely close to getting in to the fucking hidey hole, and you know why I don't get into the hidey hole? Because for some godforsaken reason, the plane is auto-drifting away from it towards the center of the fucking stage. I don't know why that happened. I think I died here because that happened or something. I don't know. I don't even remember at this point. It's all a blur. It's all a goddamn blur. I hated this shit. You see how I'm so fucking... I died there because... Do you want to know why? I was holding right. Sorry, left. You know what I mean. I was holding left. And it did not work because he was gravitating towards the center there. Right there, too. It should not have been that fucking close. Why is that the case? Why are you gravitating towards the center? Is it supposed to be some weird fucking form of difficulty? Why? It's only when I'm boosting, too. It's not like it's always there. It's not like you can boost to try to fight against the current. No, you just have to stop boosting. And I guess, like, that wastes time, and that makes it scarier, because the big bad bird might get you. Well, okay, then fucking tell me why that's happening. Okay? Instead of me just boosting and fighting against this random fucko-ass current. No, it shouldn't be there. Why don't you tell me why there's a current there? Wouldn't that be kind of you? I think that would be personally, I think that'd be very kind of you. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Fuck this goddamn stage. This stage sucks. This stage is easily one of the worst pieces of shit. Just period. And I'm gonna complain about it more once, because I was recording my audio during this entire thing. When I say I was quiet, no, I didn't just give up and turn off my microphone. I was sitting there in silence with my microphone on this entire time. And then once I got to the end of the stage, I was like, oh my god, and I just let loose. I don't fucking, I just still don't understand what the goddamn boosting thing is about. Because otherwise, I think this is one of the better design sections in the game. It's cool, like having to just sit there and wait for a second. If bird flies by, it's all on a timer. Wait for him to fly by, and then you're good. There you go, fly through. It's cool, it makes sense. I like it. It's more Sonic than any of the other flying sections, and it utilizes the controls better than any of the other flying sections. But they just added this one fucking weird thing on top. Oh my god, 14 minutes where I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was doing, where I couldn't figure out what to do. These things kept respawning. I'm gonna complain about it in post all night long. Fucking apathy. One word to describe my experience: apathy. I didn't even want to. I was ready and raring to grow. I can't even fucking speak anymore. I'm so upset, dude. Oh my god. I was ready and raring to go before Sonic Omens opened up on me like that. Hit me with one of the worst pieces of dog shit I have ever seen. Too long. I will say, they introduce mechanics relatively slowly. I've seen this gif before. I fucking love this shit. Maria. Fuck, it's this boss. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's back to back, bro. It's back to back railings from this game. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if I can live calm this one. First, what's the button for blast? Not that one. That's the button for blast. Excuse me. Pardon me. Fuck out of here. That did nothing. Okay. What the the game just fucking froze on me. I need to calm down. Okay, a little calmer. So what do I do? The question is, what is the vision here? It's gonna come in at me? No, it's not. Spikes everywhere. What do I do? What is the vision here? I don't know. Hello? What do I do? I don't know why I pressed that button. I can fuck these guys up. A little bit of that action. I keep thinking this is like Sonic Frontiers or something. Keep fucking up the homing attacks because of it. Am I good now? No, I gotta kill more of these things. Okay, cool. Well, I did hear this was just a spam of assets. And, yeah, I'm seeing it a little bit. I'm beginning to understand a little bit of the concern. Am I good? What do I do after this point? What's the vision? How dare you? Oh, that does damage. Okay, so I have heard you can just break this boss by standing in the corner, which is wild. Like, that is actually, if this works, this boss is one of the worst designed pieces of shit I have ever seen in my entire life. There is no fucking shot that just worked. What the fuck? Okay, and then we do a little bit of chaos blasting. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, let's fuck some things up. Now I can chaos blast. How's that? And now I can just stand in the corner again. Oh my god. Oh my god. There is definitely someone on the design team trying to design things for sure. So this is literally the one attack that can cause me any damage while I'm over here. Otherwise, I can just sit and chill. Okay, they are starting to spam it a little bit. Maybe that was something they did post-mortem after this game's release to try to kind of retroactively fix this issue. I feel like a lot of the issues with this boss just come from the fact that it is designed in the way that it is. Why are you laughing at me? Jesus, me. Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're good now. But, this boss is just a bunch of shit thrown into an arena. And, that's very surprising considering the fact that, you know, whether or not I like any of the other bosses in this game, spoiler alert, I don't, I feel like at least they had kind of an interesting moveset going on, or were, like, simple and fair enough that when I didn't like them, it could be kind of just, like, chalked up to, I don't like this in Sonic. And I don't want to have to do this gameplay style in Sonic, and I don't like more combat-oriented stuff in Sonic. But this is like, This is just fucking, this is like a Kaizo level, kind of tossing a bunch of shit in there. Again, I mean, it's not that hard. Keep in mind, you know, this is how I'm playing it. So maybe difficulty isn't really something that I have the purview to comment on. But, I don't know, dude. This shit is designed in a funky way. Can you make the little fuckos pop up? So they're disappearing whenever I homing attack 2 of them. It's not doing any damage to her either, and we're going back to the we're resetting a lot, so I guess I have to do it faster. Is that the idea, or do I have to kill them all at once? Do I have to chaos blast them? I guess we'll figure it out when we just kind of slam our head into a wall enough times and oh hey, yo, peep that shit, I didn't see that at all. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah. When they come back, I'll do a chaos blast. We'll test that theory, and then once that's tested, we can move on from there. Are you done? Are you ready for the blasting, boy? Alright, check this shit out. They're gone. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. That was easy as shit. That wasn't bad at all. I mean, it was designed like fucking shit. It was awful. it was really bad, but at least it was easy. At least it wasn't Weeping Rift levels of dog shit.